Howdy, every pony. This here's Applejack with her friends, Rah-Rah, Turnip Twister, along with cousin Ginger Gold, and part of the orange family, Citrus Sweetheart. And we're watching the best of Toby, my one and only Tram friend. Alrighty, get ready, 'cause here we go. Toby and the Stout Gentleman. Oh, is that the first episode of Toby Totally? That's right, Citrus.
Toby is a tram engine. He has cow catchers and side plates and doesn't look like a steam engine at all.
Oh, of course not. He's very
He takes
distinguished.
freight cars from farms and villages to the main line and is cheerful to everyone he meets. He has a coach called Henrietta who has seen better days. It's not fair at all, she grumbles. Remember, she used to be
Applejack?
full and 9 cars
Yeah,
would
Turnip,
rattle
what is
behind
it?
her.
Who's Henrietta's pony
Now
friend?
there are only 3 or
Cherry
4,
Blossom?
for the farms and factories
Oh,
send their
I
goods
see.
mostly by truck. Toby is always careful. The cars, buses, and trucks often have accidents. Toby hasn't had an accident for years, but the buses are crowded and Henrietta is empty.
Well, that's not fair. No, it ain't,
A
Ginger.
lady and a stout gentleman stood on Toby's platform. He was, of course, Sir Topham Hatt, but Toby didn't know this yet.
Oh, he looks so
Come on,
different.
Grandfather, cried the children. Do look at this engine. That's a tram engine, Stephen, said Sir Topham Hatt.
Yep.
Is it electric? Asked Bridget. Whoosh,
Oh!
hissed Toby. Shh, said her brother. You've offended him. But trams are electric, aren't they?
And I suppose
They are
this is
mostly,
the
but
first
this is
ever
a steam
appearance
train.
of
May we go
Stephen
in,
and Bridget
Grandfather,
Hatt?
please?
Yep, that's right,
Stop,
Rah-Rah.
said Sir Topham Hatt to the conductor. They all scrambled into Henrietta. Hip, hip, hooray, chanted Henrietta. But Toby didn't sing. Electric indeed, electric indeed, he snorted. He was
Hey.
proud of being a steam train.
They didn't mean to offend you, Toby. They didn't know any
What is
better.
your
They're just
name?
little
Asked Sir
children.
Topham Hatt. Toby, sir. Thank you, Toby, for a very nice ride. Thank you, sir, said Toby. He felt better now. This gentleman, he thought, is a gentleman who knows how to speak to engines.
Well, of course. He is Sir Topham Hatt, after
The
all.
children came every day for 2 weeks. Sometimes they rode with the conductor.
The
sometimes
countryside
in empty
is much
car.
more beautiful than the city. That's why I moved away
On the
from
last day of
Manhattan
all, the driver
and
invited
away
him
from
into
my
his
family
cab.
to become a proper orange farmer. Don't get me wrong.
All were
I still
sorry
love
they
my
had to go
family.
away.
I really do.
And Sir Topham Hatt and his family thanked everyone. Come again soon, replied Toby. We will, called the children. And they waved till Toby was out of sight. The months passed. Toby had few cars and fewer passengers.
Oh, no.
Our last day, Toby, said his driver one morning. The manager says we must close tomorrow.
Oh, I hate this part.
That day, everyone wanted the chance of a last ride. The passengers joked and sang, but Toby and his driver wished they wouldn't.
They have no idea that this might be the last time they ever see Toby. Applejack? Are you crying?
Goodbye, Toby,
This
said
part
the
just makes
passengers
me tear
afterwards.
up.
We're sorry your line is closing down.
Because look how
So
Toby
am
close to
I,
came to being
said
not
Toby.
useful or wanted by anyone.
Nobody wants me,
Oh,
Toby
don't
thought.
cry,
Went
Applejack.
unhappily to sleep. Next morning, the shed was flung open, and old Toby woke with a start to see his driver waving a piece of paper at him. Wake up, Toby, he shouted excitedly. The mail has just arrived, and there is a letter for us from the stout gentleman. Maybe it's good news.
Oh, I hope so. I believe it is, Citrus. And yeah, Citrus here is a member of the Orange family. Yeah, and as for me, I'm one of Applejack's farmer friends. And I'm sure you all know Rah-Rah is Coloratura. And Ginger Gold here is a cousin. Yep, that's me. Anyway, our next story is Thomas Breaks the Rules.
There's a line to a quarry at the end of Thomas's branch. It goes for some distance along the road. Thomas was always very careful to whistle here in case anyone was coming.
Wait a minute. If this is about Thomas, when does Toby come in? You'll see, Turnip. Keep your hat on. If I was wearing it right now.
Just retired. Beep, beep, he whistled. Good morning. Thomas expected that the new officer would be friendly too, but he was sorry to see that he didn't look friendly at all.
Huh?
He was red in the face and very cross.
Whoa.
Disgraceful.
Hello,
I
sunshine.
didn't sleep a wink last night. It was so quiet, and now engines come whistling suddenly behind me. I'm sorry,
Gee.
sir, said Thomas. I only said good morning. The policeman pointed to Thomas. Where's your cowcatcher? He asked.
What?
I don't catch cows, sir. Don't be funny, snapped the policeman. He looked at Thomas's
Thomas isn't
wheels.
being funny.
No side
He was-
plates either.
What?
He wrote in his notebook.
Urgh.
Engines going on public roads must have their wheels covered and a cowcatcher in front to protect people and animals from being dragged under the wheels if they stray onto the line. You haven't,
Newsflash,
so you are
dude.
dangerous.
That law was
Rubbish, said Thomas.
expired.
We've been along here hundreds of times and never had an accident. That
Yep,
makes it
expired.
worse, the policeman answered.
That policeman
He
has
wrote
no
regular
real
lawbreaker
experience.
in his book.
I don't like him at all.
Thomas puffed sadly away.
Thomas isn't dangerous. Ask Twilight. Oh yeah, of course. Twilight loves Thomas. She
So
knows
Tom
everything there
was
is to
having
know about him.
breakfast. He was eating toast and marmalade. The butler
Ooh,
came in.
toasted marmalade?
Excuse me, sir. You're wanted
Toast
on the
and
telephone.
marmalade.
Bother that telephone,
Oh.
said Sir Topham Hatt.
Oh, bother that telephone.
I'm sorry, my
First time you
dear,
ever
he
said
to his
that.
wife. Thomas is in trouble with the police, and I must go at once.
I don't like that
At the
policeman at
station,
all.
Thomas's driver told Sir Topham Hatt what had happened. Dangerous to the public, indeed. We'll see about that. Sir Topham Hatt spoke to the policeman.
Whoever hired that guy
But
needs to
however
fire
much he
him.
argued with him, it was no good. The law is the law, he said, and we can't change it.
It was an
Sir
outdated
Topham Hatt
law.
felt exhausted. I'm sorry, driver, he said. It's no use arguing with policemen. We will have to make those cowcatcher things for Thomas, I suppose.
No.
Everyone will laugh, sir, said Thomas. They'll say I look like a tram.
Oh, did you hear what he said there?
Sir Topham Hatt stared.
Tram.
Then he
Tram.
laughed. Well done,
Toby.
Thomas. Why didn't I think of it before?
Exactly.
We need a tram
This is
engine.
the episode
When I
where
was on
Toby
my
first
holiday,
came to
I met
the
a nice little engine called
the
Toby. He
Northwestern
takes freight cars from
Railway.
the farms, but
Oh,
the trucks are taking
who
over
would have
most of his
known?
work, and he needs a
I
change.
did.
He has cowcatchers and side plates. I'll write to his superintendent at once.
This part makes me so happy. Toby has a new home on Sir Topham Hatt's railway.
A few days later, Toby
I
arrived.
myself met Toby on occasions.
That's a good engine,
Really,
said
Rah-Rah?
Sir Topham Hatt. I see
Really?
you've brought your coach,
He's
Henrietta.
very, very wise and
You don't
kind.
mind, do you, sir? Asked Toby. The
No
station
wonder
master wanted to
Applejack
use her
cares
as a
about
hen
him so
house.
much.
That would
They have
never
so
be.
much in common.
No, indeed, said Sir Topham
That
Hatt.
they
We
do.
couldn't allow that.
And a good thing Henrietta was saved from being a hen house. Right. Huh, and watch what he does here.
Toby
Watch.
made the silly cars behave even better than Thomas did.
Watch.
Hey, you!
He scared him. That's my Toby.
At first, Thomas was
And
jealous,
just so y'all
but he
know,
was so pleased
he
when
actually
Toby rang the
was
bell and
fired
frightened the policeman.
soon.
They've been firm
He
friends
was?
ever since.
Yep. Thanks, Celestia. Yeah, he was nothing but trouble. Big trouble. Well, now we know how he first came to the Northwest Western Railway. That's right, Citrus. And you're going to be seeing a lot of the classic moments that have happened afterwards. Like what? You'll soon see, Ginger. Be patient. Alright, I will. Our next story is Mavis.
Mavis is a diesel engine
yes.
who works for the quarry company shunting freight cars in
I
their
do
sidings.
remember watching this
She
one.
has 6 small wheels.
I think this makes it the third time I've watched this.
Mavis is young.
Oh,
full of her
really?
own ideas.
Yep.
She loves rearranging.
This was the
things,
first
too,
time
and
we
began
ever see
putting
Mavis.
Toby's cars
Her
in
debut
different places
episode.
every day.
Full of
This
her own
made Toby
ideas.
cross.
Kind of like how little children
Freight
are.
cars, he grumbled,
Well, then
should be
again,
where
Mavis
you want
was
them, when
young.
you want them. Fiddlesticks,
But
said Mavis,
also
and
like
flounced
little
away.
children could be, she
At
didn't
last,
listen to
Toby
advice
lost
from the
patience.
elders.
I can't waste time playing hunt the cars with you. Take them yourself. Mavis was pleased. Taking cars made her feel important. At the station, Diesel oiled up to her.
No.
Toby's an old
It's
fusspot, she
Devious
complained.
Diesel.
Diesel sensed trouble and was delighted. Toby says only steam engines can manage freight cars.
How
continued
is
Mavis.
Silverbell
How
his
absurd,
friend
squirmed
again?
Diesel. Depend upon it, Mavis. Anything
I don't
steam
know.
engines
Maybe
can
she
do,
sees
we
something in
Diesels
him
can
that
do
nobody
better.
else does.
Diesel knew nothing about cars, but Mavis didn't realize this.
Of
Toby's
course,
line
he
crosses the main
manipulated
road
her.
behind the station,
Manipulation's
and
a
for short
dangerous
way
thing,
follows
y'all.
a farm lane.
I know that
Frosty
for a
weather makes
fact.
the muddy lane rock
You
hard
turn
and very
Yep.
slippery.
I don't want to talk about it though.
Toby stops before reaching the lane. His fireman halts the traffic at the crossing, and then he sets off again. By using the heavy cars to push him along, he has no trouble with the frosty rails in the lane and across the road. It is the only safe thing to do in this kind of weather. Toby
Wow,
warned
Toby
Mavis
is
and
very
told her just what to do.
experienced.
I can manage,
There
thank you,
he
she
is,
replied.
Citrus.
I'm not an old fusspot like you. The freight cars were tired of being pushed around by Mavis. It's slippery, they whispered. Let's push her around instead.
And of course, we all
they
know
yelled.
where this could
Mavis took
possibly
no
lead.
notice. Instead, she brought the
Let
cars
me
carefully
guess.
down the lane and stopped at the level crossing.
Trouble.
All traffic
Yep.
halted. One in the headlamp for fusspot Toby, chortled Mavis. But Mavis had stopped in the wrong place. Instead of taking Toby's advice, she had given the cars the chance they wanted.
This is what happens when one thinks they know everything.
Grrr up, ordered Mavis. The cars just laughed and her wheels spun helplessly.
Did you hear Mavis?
Sanded the rails and tried to dig away the frozen mud, but it was no good. Everyone was impatient. Grrr!
Oh, come
wailed
on,
Mavis.
Mavis. You ain't no hound dog.
Toby was in the yard and heard the news.
That's exactly what I
I
said when I
wonder
first
if
watched
you-
this. Turn
She's
up.
young yet, soothed his driver.
Really?
And she can
Really?
manage her cars herself, interrupted
I said the
Toby.
exact
They're
same
your
thing.
cars,
Well,
really, his
maybe
driver
not the
replied.
exact
Mavis
same
is
thing,
supposed to stay at the
but
quarry if Sir Topham Hatt finds
similar.
out. Yes, said Toby thoughtfully. He and his driver agreed that it would be best to help Mavis after all.
There you go, Toby.
An angry farmer was telling Mavis just what she could do with her train. Having trouble, Mavis? Chortled Toby. I am surprised. Gosh, said Mavis.
Oh, hush it, puppy. Oh, turnip.
With much puffing and wheel slip, Toby pushed Mavis and the freight cars back.
Come
The
on,
hard
Toby,
work
you
made
can
his
do
fire
it.
burn
Go,
fiercely,
Toby,
and his
go.
firemen spread hot
You can
cinders
do
to
it,
melt the
Toby.
frozen mud.
Whew. Well,
At
least-
last they finished. Goodbye, called Toby. You'll manage now, I expect. Mavis didn't answer.
of course she
She
didn't.
took the cars to the
She
sheds
feels like a
and
fool.
scuttled home to the quarry as quickly as she could.
You know, there's a 2-part to this, too, I think.
Really?
Yep. It's coming up right after this one, I think.
Oh.
Of course. With an episode like this, there has to be a sequel to that episode, a second, like a follow-up.
Ooh. Is it coming up next, Applejack?
It sure is, Citrus. Next up is